Hey guys, this is Helen Otis, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 11 of Blood is My Favorite Color by Catastrophe. And wait, let me sort out my music first. Okay, there, I think, okay, there. Chapter 11, Bloody Painter's POV. Helen whines, stirs a bit in my arms. I just pull her closer to me, not saying a word. Let me go, I'm hungry. No, I'm comfortable. She huffs in a silent anger. Do you want to see what you were drawing last night? I want to see what you were drawing last night, please. The truth is, I want her to leave. I don't want her to leave. I just want to hold her forever. For her to be close to me. I'm not creepy, even though I'm a creepypasta. Reluctantly, I sigh. Okay, I'll show you. She hops out of my arms and stands up, towering over me. Where is it? I sit up, running my hands through my black hair. In the new sketchbook. Ryan's POV. I didn't want to leave his arms, but I didn't want him to know that. I'm scared that he'll reject me. I pick up his sketchbook, staring at the drawing. I open it to the first page. The one I drew of him. I must say, I was really proud of it. The next page was me. I gasped, my hand slightly stroking the side of the paper. You were drawing me? I turn around to face him, and he nods, a splash of crimson upon his pale cheeks. Well, you drew me, and I wanted to return the favor. He folds his thumbs. He's fiddling with his thumbs, looking embarrassed. It's beautiful. I set down this book and walk over to him, wrapping my SC arms around his neck, nuzzling my face into his collarbone. Of course it is. It's of you, he says, his hand trailing to my waist and pulling me closer. I pull away, my mouth slightly parted. What do you... He cuts me off by gently placing his lips upon mine, sending fireworks through my stomach. Without hesitation, I kiss back. You have no idea how long I've wanted to do that, Ryan. His voice is low, soft and gentle. He wraps his arms around me in a protective manner. I can hear snickers from behind us. I ignore them, knowing very well who it is. You know, Ben, and you don't have to be secretive about taking pictures. Ben's POV. How does she know? How? Wait. Have you forgotten? I'm a fangirl. I know your tricks. Oh, Helen glares daggers through my skull. I can tell he's upset about something. I'm just gonna go, like, now. Bloody Painter's POV. Ben just ruined the moment. Calm down, Helen. Did I say that out loud? I know he may have ruined the moment, but he's still your family. Please don't hurt him. I sigh, burying my face into her HC hair. Fine, anything for you. She pulls away, gripping my collar and pulling me down to look at her. Her EC eyes bore into mine, giving me a stern but loving expression. Promise me you won't hurt them. They're your family and my friends. I love them all, almost just as much as I love you. They're worth everything to me. Okay, I promise. She smiles, letting me go. Ryan's POV. Ben may be annoying, but he still means a lot to me. They all do. If he hurts them out of jealousy, I don't want to know if we'll work. I break away from Helen, giving him a peck on the cheek before going out to the door. I trot down the hall, looking for one person in particular, Jeff. Jeff, where are you? Ryan, he says, poking his head out from around the corner. Hi, I just wanted to talk to you. He nods, stepping out. Living room. I nod, jumping onto his back. What? Where are you? Onwards, Jeffrey! He tries to frown, supporting my legs while I grip his shoulders. Nay, he says flatly, carrying me downstairs. I grin stupidly, waving to the creepypastas that we pass. Ryan, what are you doing? Ben can barely spit out a sentence. He's laughing so hard he falls to the ground. I'm a pony, nay. Ben shrieks, holding his sides violently. I can't take it. Well, he's dead now. So, what did you want to talk about? Jeff says, letting me fall onto the couch. I wanted to know Bloody Painter's story, if you wouldn't mind. He sighs, sitting next to me. Well, what you want to know, kid? Jeff's POV. I answer one of Wine's questions as best as I can. It seems she wants to know everything about Painter. Finally, we come to her last question. Has he ever hurt anyone here? No, not anyone I know of. Why? Talking to you might have been a risk itself. Helen is very protective over me. So, you two are... It's not official yet. We just have feelings for each other. That's all. Insomnia! Jeff! There you guys. Are you wanting to play video games? Okay, next chapter 12. Lion's POV. Glitchy Red. He waves shyly. I'm here too. Lost Silver says, peeking his head over Red's shoulder. I still feel so privileged to be here. All my life I've read about creepypastas, and now they're all right here in front of me. And top it off, I'm going to be a creepypasta? Are you sure I'm not dreaming? Ben, Jeff, Red, and Silver shake their heads, grinning. I squealed, grabbing Jeff's hand and pulling him to his feet. I jumped on his back again, throwing him a bit off balance. Nay. Then Red and Silver burst out laughing as I smile and point at them and point to the kitchen. Smile at them and point to the kitchen. Sorry. I'm hungry. Onwards, Jeffrey. I was about to ask how you knew my real name, but then I remember you're a fangirl. I nod, grinning stupidly. Food. Jeff's POV. This girl is a light. She's practically a feather. Either that or I'm just really strong. I'll go with that latter. So, what do you want, kiddo? She thinks for a moment before pointing it to the fridge. Cheese. I stare at her like I have a choice. Extremely confused. Did I stutter? I said I want cheese. She says playfully. I walk over to the fridge and open it. We have Swiss, provolone, cheddar. I want Swiss cheese, please. By the way, where's Toby? Right here? He says, walking over to us. I want a waffle, and you make the best waffles. That twitching time bomb practically flies to the cut. Frick! Oh, I'm sorry about saying that. I forgot where I was. Right. Flies to the cutting board, pulling out the ingredients for his waffles. However, I'm very confused. You want waffles and cheese? She nods, nibbling on her Swiss cheese. You're weird. So you are too. Can't argue with that. At least I'm beautiful. You might be beautiful, but I'm fabulous, she says, trying to do her sassy hair flip. It just flies landing on in her eyes. Author's note: sorry if you have short hair. I couldn't think what would happen if you failed hair flip and had short hair. Also that rhymed. End of author's note. Don't judge me. Toby's POV. Waffles! This new girl, Insomnia, I think her name was. This is automatically a person that I'll like. If you like waffles, then you're instantly my friend. Anyways, I grabbed all the waffle ingredients and now I'm making fresh waffles. My recipe is the best. Insomnia said so. If I remember correctly, Slendy said her real name was Wyan. I think that's a nice name. Waffles, Insomnia says, still on Jeff's back. I turn to them and she has a panicked expression on her face. She just points to something behind me. My waffles! I unplugged the waffle iron immediately, letting out a sigh of relief. Toby, you should be more careful. What if those burns? The waffles would be ruined. Just take the waffles, I say, grinning a bit. She practically snatches it from my hand. It's still warm. She puts a slice of Swiss cheese on it and watches it melt. Cheesy waffle supreme, my favorite, she says, taking a bite. Jeff just stares at her like she grew a second head. Don't knock it until you try it, I shrug, turning around to make more waffles. Lion's POV. Cheesy waffle supreme is actually quite tasty, and Toby's waffles make it taste 10 times better. Jeff carried me to Ben's room while I'm still eating. He drops me on the bed, causing me to drop my delicious delicacy. My cheesy waffle supreme, no! Sorry, I'll make you another one. I shoot my head up to stare at him with flaming eyes. You better. And with that, Jeff picks up my deceased treat and runs out of the room while Ben, Red, and Silver walk in. Hey guys! Hey, they answer simultaneously. I grin, crossing my legs and putting my hands in my lap. Games, now. Ben's POV, okay. I turn on the console, popping the FG. When I turn around, Wyan is leaning forward, her EC eyes glistening in excitement. Jeff walks into the room, holding a plate of 5 waffles covered in Swiss cheese. My cheesy waffle supreme! Wyan shouts, jumping up and snatching the plate. I made extra for everyone else to try. Jeff says, staring at the plate, great, everyone, take one while they're still warm. She grabs 2 and walks over to Lost. Open up. The rest of us snicker as he blushes shyly. Taking a bite of the cheesy waffle supreme. Wyan beams, taking a bite of her own. It's good, Lost says, still blushing. Jeff takes one, then Red and we all munch on our food as Wyan keeps feeding Silver. Poor guy, he has no arms. Wyan, I turn around, seeing Bloody at the door. Wyan turns her head, glaring. Helen, what did I tell you about family? He seems taken aback, recalling a bit. Sorry. We're all confused on what's going on. It's not my fault he has no arms. I'm just being nice. Don't jump to conclusions. She says, giving Lost the last bite of his food, she walks over to Bloody and puts him down, pulls him down by the collar. If you keep assuming I'm flirting with other guys just because I'm spending time with them, don't think we'll work. She lets go, smiling. Now let's play some video games. Okay, guys. Wait. Okay. That is the last chapter I'm going to be reading, and I'm sorry if my voices aren't good. I'm trying, and I had 5 crash outs over trying to pick Jeff's voice, and I couldn't be raspy. So, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for also saying a potential curse word, but I kind of saved it. Also, sorry if the music cut off for a sec. I forgot to play it while I started recording again. Also, I tried to do this in one recording and it kind of worked out, but it was kind of hard. Anyways, thank you for listening to this, and I hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, wherever you are. And anyways, bye.